Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Fate by Dice, presenting Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. My name is Nick, I'm gonna be your DM, and here are our players. Players, please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Kostas. I'm playing Drawen Mahsan, a Duergar Barbarian Druid.
Hello, I am Galen and I'm playing Amator, a level 4 light domain cleric of Lathander.
And I am Panos, I'm playing Acheron, a level 4 Paladin follower, Kellenborg.
Awesome, very nice, guys. Yes, it's true. You guys level up a couple of sessions ago. We didn't have a chance to fight as a level 4 yet, but yeah, you all gained the milestone. And you all got more powerful as of it. So, last we left off, you guys finally successfully cleared Cragmore Castle of its last residents, that being a monstrosity haunting a southern tower in the castle, after defeating all of the goblins inside and their leader, King Groll, the fearsome old veteran bugbear. And doing so, you saved and rescued your benefactor, finally, Gundren Rockseeker, whom you've been looking for this whole time. And now, together with Gundren, and finally alone and safe inside the castle, we begin this episode with you plotting your next move. I'm gonna say that you're all back in the king's quarters, safe and sound, together with Gundren, after clearing the haunted tower and defeating the Grell. And you're all gathered around the small brazier that resided inside the king's quarters, providing a small amount of heat, plotting and organizing your next move.
Nick, I would say that
Great.
we will probably spend some time to search the bodies of the dead goblins and hobgoblins, and basically loot anything interesting from the Cragmore Castle.
For sure, yeah. Loot duty. If you wanna, guys, do that all together, or if you wanna split up the tasks, that's up to you. I'm gonna say that looking and looting every goblin body in the castle, that's gonna require, at least a couple of hours, I'm gonna say.
Can we do a short rest while we do that?
Yeah, you can
it's
do
not
that. Yeah.
a strenuous task.
You can combine those. You can multitask, as they say. Okay, yeah.
We also,
Yes.
sorry for just a reminder, we also have detect magic open.
Ooh, that's true. That's also a thing that Amator can do. I forgot, yeah.
It lasts 10 minutes.
Sure, yes.
So it's not,
You can
it's not
recast it.
something that we are going to have up for an hour or something.
Okay, so as Amator prepares his detect magic ritual and starts doing the rounds around the castle, picking up any magical auras around, is there anything else you two might want to do in the meantime?
I will do the same, Nick. I will cast as a ritual detect magic as well, and
Alright.
start just to make it easier for Amateur.
Okay, so you split the castle in half. One half goes to Amator, one half goes to Drawen. Alright. Okay. Acheron, anything you want to do in specific?
I'm helping Drawen for
Mhm.
the
Okay.
collection
Alright.
of the loot.
Okay. Awesome. So, let me see. Um, as you go past all the rooms, you go past the chapel, the quarters. You notice two of the storerooms that you visited before, the collapsed entrance, the destroyed and failed front double doors that once guarded the castle, and the huge mess hall that was your first experience in the castle. Now every room littered throughout with goblin bodies. I'm gonna say that the whole ordeal lasts like 30 minutes as you split the castle in two parts, collecting everything. We're not gonna go into details about the gold. I'm gonna mention that in private. You do find some loose chains in some of the goblin bosses' pockets. Some of the hobgoblins have, small trinkets and battle trinkets they won over the years. Nothing exciting, I'm gonna say. Nothing very serious. And as far as magical auras go, I'm gonna say the place is kind of dry in that department. You don't find anything interesting.
DM?
Yes.
I know that in the castles there are many hidden rooms or levers that you can pull. I'm searching as I'm helping Drawen. I'm
All right.
searching one of the rooms that I can say that maybe it's something hidden there.
All right. Yes.
Closet,
Mhm.
cell, I don't know.
Go ahead and roll a general perception or investigation check if you. Sorry about that. If you want.
Yes. Where is it? Perception, investigation. I'm bad at both, but we
Can assist you. If I can do that, I don't know if.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you can assist with detect magic up if you want. Just noticing any arcane hidden passageways. I'm gonna say.
I'm rolling another.
Yeah, go ahead and roll another one.
Or Drawen can roll.
Or
No, it's your business. It's your business. I'll leave you to it.
Okay,
all right.
I will keep the.
That's a
16.
16 on the perception check.
Mm.
All right. Let's see. Sadly, you don't find anything, any hidden passages in the castle, or under the huge amounts of rubble, all the passageways that might have been in the castle are now destroyed, or there were never any in it. The only thing that you find, or that you re-find, I'm gonna say, is in one of the storerooms. You see under a whole, mountain of rubble. There's a small hole at the floor at the base of this hill of stone and rock that leads to the outside of the castle, where one of your goblin friends escaped. The tour guide that you recruited some episodes ago. That's the only secret passageway, I'm gonna say, that you find in here. So that's it. Yeah, you've done a very thorough job of clearing the castle, examining every room and every corner, and now you are finishing up the job, collecting some loose chains here and there. And I'm gonna say that like an hour after your throw to the castle, you regroup back in the king's quarters. where Gundren is patiently waiting for you near the brazier. Holding very. I'm sorry, I don't remember if did you actually lend him Sildar's gear and weapons, or are you
I
holding
think
on
we
to that?
found him-
mm,
I
Okay.
think we found him a different armor. He didn't want my hide armor. He didn't want Sildar's equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I think we found something else for him.
All right. Okay. Yes. So as you walk back and enter the king's quarters, you catch Gundren in the process of trying to outfit himself with the armor that you gave him. Not doing a very particular good job. Yeah. So he's like trying to put on the straps and tighten the belts and everything around his waist. Some of the parts are catching on his huge, intricate beard, braided on the braids and such. His hat has fallen off. And as he sees you entering the quarters, he kind of throws it all on the ground, picks up his hat, dusts, pats it off all the dust, and wears it again on his head. And he turns back to you and says, "All right, is it time to go?"
Gundren,
we are pretty spent up. Perhaps it will be wiser to just sleep in the castle tonight and leave in the morning.
Sleeping here is truly a wise choice. I mean, what if a patrol comes back and finds us in here?
You think? Do you
I don't
have a
know.
better suggestion?
I
I
think.
have.
Go ahead then.
We can go sleep outside. I have some friends that they can take care of us during the night.
I would suggest the same thing.
You have friends here?
Yeah, I've made some friends the
Would,
previous night.
would your friends be of the four-legged kind?
Exactly.
Hmm.
dire
But
wolves.
either
What
way,
a-
they were meant to help with the fight here. But it seemed like it wasn't required. If I knew Groll would be so easy to kill, I would have never asked them. But either way,
Well, if it's dire wolves you are talking about, then I'd much rather take my chances with the patrol.
no, it's normal wolves.
Okay, okay then.
I think the reputation of Grog uh, made him more
More than he
uh,
was.
frightening, not the actual Grog.
Hmm.
Okay, what time of the day is it? Is it
I
noon?
am going to say that you started the raid early morning with sunup, and at this point, it's like a bit afternoon. After searching everything, clearing the castle, talking, all that. So it's midday. You have you know, another 6 to 7 hours ahead of you
Oh my
before
God.
you can long rest.
DM,
Okay.
I will take care of the campfire.
Okay, so the plan is to go out of the castle, hide in the forest, and camp there.
Somewhere safe, somewhere
Mm-hmm.
that we can be guarded from one side at least.
Okay. I guess you could go. I mean, you camped near the castle once the previous night. You could, return to the same spot if you want.
Mm-hmm.
I think we. Oh yeah, let's do
Okay.
that. We also have to discuss what's next because none of us
Mm.
is certain what we want to do next.
All right.
I'm personally
Can we
of the
open the map?
yeah. You have the map.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. I lay the map on the floor for everyone to see.
So
I mean, obviously, we are in a position that if we want to go anywhere near the places that they were either suggested or there was a quest about them, this is the time to go. Like if we go to Phandelver, then it's gonna be double the time to reach destinations like Thundertree and Agatha's Lair.
Well, I think our friend Gundren here will not be very happy with this decision. But I think you are right, Drawen. We should just move eastward and look for the other places marked on the map.
And besides that, Gundrins will get to know us and we will get to know Gundrin.
So, as you guys are talking about discussing what's next, and discussing about all these other quests that you might want to do around Phandalin, Gundren at some point bursts out and says, "Are you sure? I mean, going to Phandalin is the safest option, and then we can go straight from there to the cave. I would like to see my brothers as well, to know if they're safe."
I'm sorry, Gundrin, but we came a long way to save you, and unfortunately, you'll have to stick with us for a bit longer, even though if that means that we'll have to divert a tiny bit. I mean, in the end of the day, we saved your life. Probably
Okay.
the least that you could do.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna say go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage for that.
Persuasion with advantage. There you go.
Okay, that's fine.
15.
Okay. Drawen kind of sits. Are you in the castle still, or have you gone outside into the forest, made a camp?
In the campfire that Acheron made.
Okay. Okay. Um. Okay, so Drawen kind of hoists himself up, walks around a little bit, uh, deep in thought. And he turns to you and says, nods his head affirmatively, and he says, "All right, all right. I trust you to protect me. I wouldn't dare to go back alone, anyways. And I hate the forest." And he walks towards the campfire once again and sits with you. And he asks then, "Okay, so what's the next move?"
Listen, Gundren, if we get ourselves into a fight, but you're not obligated to help us in any way.
Oh, I
If
would
you
get in
don't
the way.
want to, yeah, exactly. Just hide, and we will look out for you.
I would leave the fighting to you. Let me do some of the foraging, some of the exploring if you want. I know these places.
And the cooking. You can
Okay. I'm gonna.
you can help us this way.
All right. All right.
You can be our cook for this journey.
If you catch me some rabbits, then I can cook you a very mean rabbit stew if you want.
I think my friend Drawen here can turn himself into a rabbit.
I'm not kidding though.
I don't know if it's gonna be
No,
tasty.
me and Acheron, we have experience with catching rabbits.
That's true.
And I'm looking at his shield.
I can, yeah, I can make a trap of the shield.
Acheron, how many rabbits do you think you can fit in that shield?
Including you, 3.
No, without. Right. Let's see. Let's vote. Where do you want to go? Thunder Spire or Agatha's Lair? I mean, these are the
Thunder Tree.
the obvious options.
Mhm.
Gandrin, you want Thunder Tree?
Ooh, I've heard about it. Gundren says. Last I've heard, the rumors are that there's a very weird plague infesting what's left of it, what's left of Thunder Tree. Some say of living trees in there, hunting any and every explorer.
Sounds like a party destination.
And you're talking about going to Conyberry.
Mm-hmm.
What for? Do you know not of the myths?
We go there because we have to go there because of the myths. We heard that there is a creature there, an ancient undead creature called a banshee.
That is true.
And where none of us knows exactly what a banshee is. Perhaps you can enlighten us. And what we need is to get some information from that creature using this. And I show him the silver comb that the priestess back in Phandelver gave me.
Oh. Is that an item of the Banshee's possession when she was in life? Who gave you this?
If I remember
The priestess
correctly.
in Phandelver.
Yeah.
We are gonna approach her with that.
Well,
It's like bait.
And then
Perhaps we are going to use it to gain the creature's favor, so it doesn't immediately attack us. But do you know what a banshee is,
well,
Gundren? Have you heard of such a creature?
I can tell you some things about this particular banshee if you want.
Okay, that's very interesting.
I have done the pilgrimage myself once before.
You mean you've met her?
Well, I met her, I ran away from her, I angered her, I almost died from her. Her name.
That's great. Tell us all about it.
Oh,
And
that's
I
awesome.
pour him some brandy. I pour him some
Oh,
brandy.
yes.
That we found in the castle. No.
This
You're
is
stingy mother.
As soon as you pull out the brandy, he kind of clocks it, and his eyes kind of laser into the brandy. A big grin flashes across his face, and he starts to laugh. You've been hiding dwarven brandy this whole time.
no, we gave you. You don't remember, but we gave you the moment that you came back to your senses.
Oh
But
yes,
you're not taking it.
that's why I woke up so happy. That explains it.
Give him a glass of brandy. What could happen?
What can go wrong, yeah. If you offer him some, he gladly accepts it, and he starts drinking it right away. So
I
We
don't.
pull
Oh,
out the
you
brandy,
don't?
but secretly, before our backs, we pour some cheap wine. And
Oh
we give him.
no.
And
Okay.
this is the priest of our party. If only we had
Yes,
a rogue in our party.
The honest.
it's. I'm the only one with cheap wine because I'm
Oh my God.
the only one that performs communion.
True, true.
I use
Okay.
it for Holy Communion, and I always have a bottle of wine.
He grabs the flask that you offer him, takes a sip, kind of frowns and puckers his lips and face. Ooh, that's bad, I think. Is it must have been there the whole time for a very, very long time. Must have left it out in the sun or something, I don't know. Ooh, that wakes you up though. Okay, so he says, as he leans over the flames and the fire a little bit, when me and my brothers were looking for the fords and Wave Echo Cave, we were desperate and we intended to try everything in our capability to find it. When we heard the rumors of this diviner, this undead creature in the ruins of Conyberry, we knew that we had to go there and at least try to reason with it. They
Try to
say,
reason with the Banshee.
yes, we were fools, or we were
You
daring.
were not holy warriors, that's why. You
No.
were ruined there.
No, we were not. We were and we are driven by ambition and, in a sense, greed as well. So we tried everything. She is very frightening. I don't know why that creature lingers in the afterlife, why she does not move on, what keeps her in this plane. But whatever it is, it also grants her some very unique powers. And with that comes also a very short temper. So I would plead you, if we go there, be very, very polite and try not to anger her as we did. I don't know how we escaped. We ran and ran and ran. She chased us all the way to the edges of the ruins of Conyberry. We never stopped
Did she
running.
touch you?
I don't know. It's all a haze, a blur. But my brother, he was never the same after this. Nandro, for for days
What
after.
did she? Yeah.
His sleep.
What happened to him?
His sleep was restless. His concentration was gone. His courage, his ambition, they just all faded. And it took him a very long time to recover after this. So please, if we go there, please be very careful and consider that we might not escape.
Gundren, have you ever heard about Kelenvor? The god of death?
I'm not very familiar with the human pantheons, but yes, I know about the god of death.
these creatures they are corrupting the cycle of life, and they cannot be anymore in this plane or the other plane. They can only be dead.
I understand if you're a follower that this creature might be not in alignment with your god's vision of the world. And is it your duty? Is it your purpose to eliminate them?
Yes, this is my purpose, and I'm starting to thinking that to pick us, it was not it was something that comes from the faith. The fate as it is. The fate that Kellenvor gave me.
I don't know about that. I picked you for
And
the
this
mission.
will be the first milestone.
My reasons to pick you were not your faith or
The
I
fate.
yes, it was not your faith, and I also don't believe it was fates that brought you here. I picked you before you were because you were capable, and I deemed you so. If this is something that you feel you have to do for you and your god, then I'm not gonna stand in your way. But do not follow blindly. Consider what this creature offers. She might be a terrifying visage to everyone that sees Agatha, but she's also a boon to the place, to this place. She's the goal of so many lost souls that are looking for answers. Her powers, yes, they come from an unholy source, but she helps however she can.
But sorry, Gundren, I have to tell you this. The existence of such a creature is an insult both to Kellenvor, which is Acheron's deity, and my own god, Lathander. It's an insult to both our religions, and after we have gotten the information that we need from her, we are going to try and lay her to rest once and for all.
Very well. I understand.
We're
It
gonna burn
is just like you and the Wave Echo Cave. It's something that you need to do, and Acheron and I need to do this. We need to get rid of this undead creature.
I understand your passion. I am incapable of helping either way. I will not be entering the Banshee's lair.
Yes, but
but
you
I'm not.
see, you're more than capable because you are the only one among us that you have seen and fought her before. So you can tell us what she does, how she attacks.
Yes.
And first of all, how she looks like.
She.
very frightening, he said, but you know, these creatures they need only fire and steel, and they have to you have to fight them with pride and honor.
Something I never did before. when we encountered her, I didn't even try to fight. Just her angered face, her horrifying visage, and her screams were enough to drive us away. Um, once we insulted her, um, not our intention, by the way, but we did. Our only option was to run away. She has this power that if she looks at you, it stops you, it freezes you in your tracks. You cannot walk, you cannot run, you cannot breathe, you cannot move. She's fear itself. And be careful. Don't be foolish. Do not approach her at night. Sunlight is your friend. Sorry.
What was your purpose there? To go there and fight her?
We didn't go there
Just,
to
for-
fight. We were looking answers, as you are assuming. I'm assuming as you're doing so now. We went there with my brothers to ask about the location of Wave Echo Cave, long before we stumbled upon the map that we now have.
All right.
We were desperate. We tried everything. I mean, this is our life's goal, to revive the mines and provide this area with abundant resources and riches. Sorry.
They even came to the Underdark to ask us questions about the Wave Echo Cave.
Gundren,
Oh.
Gundren, yeah. I think Gundren now kind of looks at you and realizes that you two have met before. Oh, you are part. And he addresses you, Drawen, and he says, "You're part of the Vargnur's tribe."
Yes.
Oh, you're far away from home.
Yes.
What brings you to the surface?
I'm here to make connections to the upper world, Gandren.
That's very forward thinking of you.
Yeah.
I yes. How did you partner up with Acheron and Amator?
By coincidence, it just happened that I was hunting some goblins when I came to the surface, and I was looking for the right moment to attack them, and it just happened that the same goblins, they ambushed Acheron and Amator. So it was a good opportunity for me to kill the goblins.
Oh, that's very lucky. Might be the fate that you were talking about before, Acheron. Okay.
Maybe it's always the fate.
Yes, might be. Personally, I don't believe in it,
We,
but
we are running on its strings.
Thing on the map as you were talking that if we are heading to Agatha's lair that is fairly far away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling to Amator and Acheron. Maybe actually we should have a head start. Maybe we can grab something to eat now and then start our journey. I think even if we cover a couple of hours of travel, that will bring us closer to Agatha's lair. And as Gundren says, maybe we will be able to find the lair before the sunlight is down.
Yes. So Agatha's lair is, I'm gonna say, more or less 30 miles away. If you start now, you can catch up. You can walk, a normal distance, 8 hours of walking for the day. You can cover that if you want, and be there by tomorrow morning if everything goes well.
And even ask the wolves to accompany us for the journey. Would protect us from any threats.
You can certainly try to howl to the wolves if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll start howling.
Do you have a wolf in your character sheet as the language is known?
I'll do something better. I'll turn myself into a wolf.
Okay.
An Orug.
Okay,
Start
yes.
howling the proper way this time.
Amazing.
And you know what? Before that, actually I can do it. Yeah, I don't need a spell slot for that. So I will cast as a ritual. And I'll cast Speak with Animals.
Ooh, that's amazing.
As a ritual, and turn myself into a wolf and start howling.
That's awesome. Okay, so what do you... Sorry. What do you ask of your brother wolves as a favor?
Fuck. If I can communicate everything from far away, that's awesome. Like,
think about it as, walking at the edge of the forest and kind of shouting, please help me, please guide us through the forest, keep us safe. What kind of message do you try to convey?
Goblin house, everyone dead.
Okay.
Need assistance, follow our path, protect. Something like this.
Amazing. Okay. Go ahead and roll another persuasion check. Or animal handling, I guess. I don't know what fits better in this scenario.
Or
Yes, go ahead. Yeah, I mean, obviously with advantage. These guys are your... the gang is your friend. Are your friends.
That's a 23.
Whoa. That's crazy. Okay. So as you howl into the ether, into the air, with each howl bouncing in the canopy of the canopy of the trees, on the trunks of the trees, the air kind of ushers your howl into the forest. A couple of moments pass, and all of the other party members and Gundren hear retaliatory howls coming back from different spots of the forest, from different angles. You, however, Drawen, you hear, whoa, the goblins are dead! Nice! Let's go! And affirmations from, positive affirmations from different angles into the forest. One of them says, "Fuck yeah, goblins are dead. We can eat them now. Yeah." um, and lastly, you hear a deeper, more vicious howl, or two or three wolves howling together, and they're saying, Go forth. We will keep an eye out. We will be your fangs and your ears and your eyes into the forest. Nothing will hurt you." Yeah,
Okay.
I
I
mean,
turn back to my normal self, and my first words are in wolfish. Ooh, confusing myself.
okay.
Uh, I say to Acheron and Amator, we are ready. They will protect us.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
They were quite cheery actually for
Will they
killing.
accompany us all the way to Conyberry?
Yes, they will.
That's
They
great.
will spend the night with us, and probably the next morning they are gonna leave.
Okay.
Let's hit the road. If we have protection,
Mm-hmm.
You have the fire on, so maybe we can quickly barbecue something and start our way. I don't know.
You see, you turn around and Gundren is sitting by the fire. I mean, Gundren comes up, walks towards the fire as well. He's been gone for like 5 or 10 minutes, and he's holding, in his arms, an assortment of mushrooms. And he's like, "I found these. We can grill them if you want before we hit the road. We can make mushroom jerky for the road."
Sounds good.
I'm thinking that since I met Drawen, I think I've been eating mushroom nearly every day. And in some cases, it's all I've ever eaten for several days.
I mean,
True.
if it works, it works.
Exactly.
I don't know, that rabbit stew that you mentioned, the Gundren, that would be delicious.
Oh yes, but we have to set up the snares. We have to stay in place for a long time for them to catch. We can do that.
I told you, Drawen here can turn into a rabbit.
Oh, oh, I see.
Or perhaps he can do the same thing that he did with the wolves,
Oh, and
and
lure the rabbits.
and and lure the rabbits in. Exactly.
That's a nice.
That's treachery.
That's a very convenient skill to have. Yes.
That's treason.
It's survival of the fittest in the forest. Anyway.
can I go? I don't know, 50 feet, 50 feet away from the campfire,
Mm-hmm.
just to quickly search the area for something to eat.
Oh, something else other than a mushroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm
Yeah, sure. Go ahead
Yeah,
and roll a survival check to see how well you
I'm
forage.
taking the shield, of course, a stick,
Of course.
and some of my javelins. The rest of the gear is behind to
Okay.
be more quick and
Okay. Okay.
agile.
Are you looking for game for some sort of animal, or are you also looking for
No,
berries and
only for meat because
you had to get that protein?
now
Yes,
now after the battle, after the
I see.
Well, Acheron, I heard that goblins taste like chicken.
I'm not gonna eat goblin.
I know, I was just testing you.
Gundren says, "Who told you that?"
Uh,
And
What's
are they
the
alive right now?
roll?
Go ahead and roll a survival check. Yeah, sorry.
Uh, not a nature, a survival, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, 14.
All right. All right. Okay. Okay.
With plus nothing, it's
Plus 0. That's a 14. That's still very good. Let's see.
a 14. It can be a boar or a.
Do you want to fight a boar? That's the thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
do that.
so I'm going to say you find. Okay, you go, a little bit into the forest, 50, 100 feet away, looking for any tracks of small animal, big animal. You do find some tracks. I'm not gonna say you find any, don't see any animal. You find some tracks of a small deer. You see the hooves into the mud and into the dirt. That surprisingly they lead into your towards your campfire. Maybe some curious deer examined it last night. And then as you circle back and follow the tracks, you see them also leading away. Do you want to follow them? How far away do you want to follow them?
I want to calculate how far I am from the campfire.
Okay,
Just not be so far.
all right. So
Uh,
you start
but
following.
yeah, if it's a deer, it's a good motivation, I think.
Okay, yes. You start following the hoof prints. Um, you estimate you're like 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes away from the camp. When you finally find, you see up ahead in a small clearing, the hoof prints stop, and there is a puddle of blood, and then some sputterings of blood, and you push aside a small branch of a low bush, and behind it you see a unfortunately killed deer with a
Killed
very
by what?
you see small animal the small animal dead lying on its side and with a very huge gash mark across its chest and abdomen. You're not sure if it's a blade. It is a blade of some kind, but a very crude one. And around it, in this sort of scene, along with the hoof prints of the deer, you also see some footprints of goblins and hobgoblins that might have attacked this poor animal.
Okay, they have done the work for us. So I'm checking a bit the area, but I'm not that concentrated to that. And I'm taking the deer
All right.
with a with a rope, and I'm pulling the rope like this.
Okay.
And I'm just
So
dragging
you grab the
back to the
deer.
camp.
You grab the deer. You bring it back to camp. All of you around the camp. You see Acheron appearing like 10, 15 minutes later with a deer on his back, dragging a deer behind him. Sorry.
I'm shouting to the others, who wants a deer?
Who wants it here? Who wants it?
How did you do that? Did you kill it
Uh,
yourself?
I found it killed by goblins. They did the work for us.
And did you also kill the goblins?
I didn't see any goblins.
Yes,
I'm
but
in the area.
what will happen when the goblins go and to find the deer and they start following your footprints?
We have protectors. We have the wolves. They're gonna be their meal.
Maybe it's wisest to keep moving.
Yeah, but how about the snack?
This is gonna take hours to cook.
We will need to cook it, and there is no time. Perhaps later, and then we can share it with Drawen's new friends.
Nick, does the I don't know how to call it, like the dead deer, does it look it died few minutes ago, few hours ago?
No, I'm not gonna. It's probably somewhere in the last day. Not
Oh,
fresh.
okay.
It's not fresh. A fresh kill, but it's yeah, somewhere in the last 24 hours.
That's fine.
And maybe from the patrol, the goblins of the patrol
Might be.
found it. But now I think they are scattered in the forest, so I don't think that we are in danger to abuse us.
So,
I think
Gundren.
we should move. We should move eastward to the Trebor Trail,
So you want to stick
and
to
then
the forest?
continue along the road by foot.
Amator, after cleaning a whole castle of goblins, are you afraid of a patrol?
Well, to be honest, I'm out of power
Me
for
too.
today. I think my favor with Lathander has been spent for today, and I would prefer to have a good night's rest before I take on more battles.
It's not a reason to afraid of a bunch of goblins. Anyway, we can hit the road and we can meet it afterwards.
So, do you start walking with a dead deer, dragging a
I'm a
dead
bit
deer?
aggressive because I'm hungry with everyone.
Acheron, you're not yourself. Grab a deer leg.
Grab a deer, just put it in the fire to bake it a bit.
Yes.
The toaster, right?
Okay, so you start your journey. You start your trek through the forest, and you want to at some point go eastward, and then end up on the trail, and then follow the trail. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Once we found the trail, we are going to follow it northeast to Conyberry.
Yeah. Follow it. Go along the trail until you end up at Conyberry. Awesome. Who is carrying the deer? I want to ask.
Gundren.
Gundren. You okay? Okay.
Yes.
I came back from the dead to carry a deer.
Oh my god. Okay.
But I will check first to not leave any trail of the blood of the deer.
Ooh,
on
that's
the
smart.
road. I don't know. Do I have a bag, an extra bag or something that I can put it?
Yeah, I can say you can grab dirt or something to stuff the wound, or You can clean it after, or tie it with some rope. But I'm gonna say that also there is no, there's no active blood dripping from it. I'm gonna say it has been exsanguinated. Is that correct? I don't know. There's no blood.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no blood left on the thing. It smells a bit. I think also as you are, starting to trek, there is a distinct smell. You might have to cook it in the next hours before it goes bad.
It smells delicious.
It smells like dead animal. Yeah. So yeah. So Gundren, reluctantly agrees to carry the deer. He grabs the legs, hoists up over his head, and he starts walking. So we have. I want to ask you for a formation for this trek. Who goes first? Do you want to go ahead and scout? What's the situation?
I'm gonna be first. I'm gonna be in the front.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to be in the middle.
Okay.
I'll go to the back next to Gundren.
All right. So Gundren. Oh, next to Gundren. So yeah, the small folk and the deer on the back. Acheron
Through the
ahead.
whole way, I'm just teasing Gundren for
Oof.
having to carry a deer with him.
He doesn't take it. I think he also fires up some insults to you, back to you. And he's a feisty. He's a very interesting personality. He's very aggressive one, I think. All right. Now, at this point, I'm gonna ask you, one of you, to roll a die to see if there's gonna be any random encounters in the way. Actually, no, never mind. I want one of you to roll a d4, I think. Let me see.
Do that.
Yes, go ahead and roll a d4. Someone. 4.
My God,
Very-
the worst option. Eh?
Very nice. Might be the
Whatever
worst.
thing it is,
Might be the worst. Might be
Dragon.
the best. Oh yes, it's one is goblin, 2 is wolves, 3 is an ogre, and 4 is a dragon. That seems fair. No.
Not even a small one, you know?
Yeah, ancient.
red.
Ancient, yeah. For sure. Okay. Well, you roll the 4. You start trekking along the forest. It's starting to get a bit late. There's a very faint wind, rushing through the trees and the canopies. As the sun starts to lower in the sky, you see, a couple of clouds starting to emerge above your heads. The color of the sky kind of changes from these blues, vibrant blues, to the purples and the dark blues. Almost like a darker than it should be with the clouds above your heads. In the distance, towards the north, you start hearing some thundering. Through the forest line, you see the flashes of occasional lightning, as there's a storm brewing up to the north. You start walking. At some intervals, you hear the howls of the wolves. Drawen, as you look back, check your flanks, check your behind. Occasionally, you see the telltale, glints of 2 eyes in the dark between the trees, and the protectors you assume it's your protectors, are there guarding you. And the trek goes it's very, very smoothly, I'm gonna say, for the next 8 hours. Gundren complains sometimes. You do 1 or 2, 3 breaks for him to catch his breath. And you reach the trail some point before sundown, and you start walking along the trail for a couple of hours before it's time to rest. Do you want to go back into the forest for your camp, or do you want to just sit, make camp, right next to the tribal trail?
Back to the forest, so we have the protection of the wolves.
All right, that's very wise. Yes.
By the way, I said to Gundren, "Come on, Gundren, you act like you've never worked a day in your life."
That's what I've been avoiding my whole life, Drawen. That's exactly the goal. I don't want to work.
Respect.
Well, I tell him, get on with it, or I will give you more cheap wine.
I know you've been hiding the good stuff somewhere.
The good stuff.
Yes.
For the good stuff, you have to deal with him, and I point at Drawen.
All right. Yes. Okay. So you reach the point. I mean, it's starting to rain a little bit at this point. The storm is catching up to you. You seek the shelter of the forest and the trees. You make camp, and you sit around your newly made camp. Gundren kind of huffs and puffs, and when you find the spot you want to find, he just throws the deer on the ground, turns to you, Drawen, and says, "Okay, I'm gonna have that brandy now." And yeah, you can go ahead and make a camp if you want.
I don't know why you have the misconception that you can get more of the brandy. The brandy is magical, so I'm not willing to give it to any of you, including me, if it's not required for medicinal purposes.
Oh.
For
Are you
medicinal purposes.
Are you sure it's not some very good? Let me see. I might be able to identify what it is.
I am passing it to Gundren, and I
Okay.
say, actually, if you can find more of that, you can drink it.
If I
But
can find.
you need to find more.
Oh.
If you can find me more of that in the future.
Oh, I see. I see what you're asking of him. Okay. Yes. So he grabs the flask, uncorks it, kind of whooshes it around, smells it first. He breathes the fumes in. Yes, exactly. And he sits back, plants his back against a rock, and unwinds for the first time, probably in days. And he says, "That's the stuff. Yes, I can definitely find you some more." And he gulps down, a small gulp. Woo! That hits the spot. Yes. And he passes it down to the next person who wants to drink as well.
I will drink some.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
For medicine purpose.
Yes. Remember, its drink is 1 temporary hit point.
Yeah.
And if you have more than one within an hour, you get poisoned.
You never said that before.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that's yeah. Okay, you know now. Now you know.
We have
It's
we have Gundren and Acheron poisoned.
no, no. If you drink more than one within an hour.
In an hour. Okay, I
Yes,
thought in a
yes.
day. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's within an hour. You get
I
poisoned.
take the bottle of brandy from Acheron, and then I look at Drawen.
It's
I'm not giving it to
it's
you.
very,
I'm not
very
giving it
strong.
to you.
You are not giving it?
No.
Why? Are you
Okay.
going to keep it?
No, I'm not gonna keep it. I just want the sip and the moment I will
Yeah,
feel it.
yeah, yeah.
No, I mean after you take a sip, it's my turn.
Don't ruin my moment.
Puff, puff, pass. You know. Okay, so Gundren starts um, lighting the fire and you know, prepping for the deer. As he's emboldened at this point, he's much happier than he was before, having dwarven brandies in his system. Yeah,
Who makes
and
that? Gundren, do you know?
who makes that?
I mean,
Well,
how can you find more of that?
I mean, every respected
What do you
dwarven
mean?
family has, you know, the recipe, their family recipe that they have, and each family's brand is unique.
With a magical property?
Is it magical though, or is it very, very good?
You tell me. I
What's
guess my family skipped this recipe.
I mean, what they say, very good brandy in is indistinguishable from magic. You know.
Yeah, to say.
That's a good line.
um, and yeah, I promise you, when we find Wave Echo Cave, you can bathe in the stuff.
Acheron, are you finished with the brandy?
Yeah, but don't ruin
Okay.
my moments.
But you said one sip and you have it like 10 minutes now.
He's getting high from the
He's a slow
fumes.
drinker.
I'm giving the bottle to Drawen.
Mhm. Ooh.
I
You
have
can have it.
I have a sip as well, and I pass it to Amator. Cheers. New friendships, and I point to only Amator and Acheron.
Oof. Okay.
Oof.
Okay,
That's
I
crazy.
look at the rest of my companions and say, "May the gods be with us tomorrow. We are
Mhm.
going to need their favor." And take a sip and give it back to Drawen.
Okay.
Okay.
To the
I
glorious
cork it.
dead that they remain dead.
All right.
Don't spill it, no!
No. What are you doing? So, Gandren has prepared the fire, and he's now in the process of making a stand, like a pike for the deer carcass to slow cook over the fire.
Nick,
Mhm.
sorry for interrupting. Do you have in a handout the brandy?
Oh,
Just
that's a
so
very
we.
nice. I don't think so, but let me check.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Sadly, it's not. I can post it in in the chat if you want. Let me see.
Alright.
Emboldering Brandy.
Mm.
That's the name, and there is no, you know, there's no specific family that is attached to the name.
Okay, okay, yes.
So you all begin to settle into this new camp. Gundren now excited with Dwarven Brandy in his system, starting to get the deer and the fire prepped for the meal. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
Are we going to take shifts guarding the fire? No? You are going to trust just the wolves?
I would
Yes?
trust them, but yeah. What do you think, Acheron?
We can trust them, yes. We are cooking the deer, right?
Yeah, Gundren started it.
Yes, and the mushrooms.
Deer with mushrooms, my favorite.
Yes, venison with mushrooms. Or you can have, you know, a carnivore diet and then a vegetarian one.
Yeah, we have options,
Exactly.
but I'm going to eat both.
Okay. And the rest of the deer can be, what's left of the deer can be given to our new friends.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a name for them?
The pack of wolves.
The pack of wolves and the other. What was the name? The the wolf of the leader.
Ah, Reaper.
Reaper is among them. Is he among?
No, he's in a different pack of wolves.
Okay.
You hear a close howl that pierces the night. One of the wolves.
Certainly a friendly one.
Sorry.
Certainly a friendly one.
It looks like a friend. It sounds like a friendly one, yes. And then you hear another one, in almost the same place, coming from the forest. At this point, also, the rain has died down. There is a small drizzle of rain from the spare clouds, so it's a little bit difficult to keep the fire going. The howls, though, continue, and with them you start hearing them closer and closer, and you also hear some growls of the wolves. And you...
I take a pebble from the floor and cast light on it.
Okay.
Then cast guidance on myself.
Getting ready. I see.
Because I don't like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I tell to the rest this is not normal. They shouldn't be growling.
Yeah.
Maybe
Is this happening in the middle of our rest?
I think
No,
this is happening as you are starting to cook the deer, I'm gonna say.
okay.
So the howling, the growling gets closer and closer. You, Drawen, immediately realize this is some sort of warning from the wolves. Sorry. Gundren stops doing what he's doing, and he also looks towards the forest, and he says, "What's going on? Are there wolves?"
There's something wrong. Prepare yourself. Be next to the fire. Maybe even grab a weapon.
Or climb the tree.
Or
Okay.
even drink a bit more brandy. I don't give a fuck.
Suddenly, you see one wolf emerges from the forest line and comes into your camp. And you see his snout and parts of his fur are covered in blood. Sorry about that. And he also, the wolf also has a small limp to it as he walks towards you. But they immediately turn and face towards the forest, sort of like a protector towards you. And then you see, jumping through the forest trees and through the bush, two small, pale gray figures jump on the wolf, and the wolf immediately tumbles, falls to the floor, and the two figures rise above it, and they start shredding it with their hands and their mouth.
Can we step in?
Amator, with
Before
your
he...
light, you sort of, and the light that you casted, that you cast, and with the fire, you catch, shadowy glimpses of these figures. You see these pale, gaunt, shriveled, and hunched over figures with very tight skin and bones protruding, eating the wolf right in front of your eyes. Very fast, very.
Are they undead? Can I recognize what they are?
They seem to be some sort of, they don't seem coherent. They make growling noises as they start devouring the wolf. And when they are tearing the flesh and there is blood everywhere, they start munching on the feet and the abdomen of the wolf. And when they have their fill, they stop. Sorry. And they rise up and turn towards you, and towards the deer, and towards you. You are most definitely sure that these are some sort of undead that
Undead.
have.
Do I know what kind?
Go ahead and roll a straight up intelligence, I'm gonna say.
Intelligence.
Sure, yeah. Why not?
What? Religion?
Yes. Go ahead and do the religion if you want. Let me see. Okay.
It's a 14.
You have just enough time to shout out if you want what this type of creature is, as the two that were above the wolf stand up and start running towards you, and as another three emerge from the forest and also start approaching you. And I would like you to roll initiative.
Oh, fuck. This is gonna be the end.
Did we have a short rest since?
Yes, we said that in the castle, while you were searching with detect magic, you could have done a short rest if you want.
Okay. That means I have my channel divinity back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And also Acheron has his channel divinity back,
Yeah, I have it.
right?
Yes.
Nick, can you put us on a map? Or is it gonna be...
This is gonna be a simple encounter, I think. There's no need for a map. Oh wow! What? 0. Oh, you want to add the? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you want to add turns.
0. Again, 0. Whatever.
0 initiative. Nice.
Let's see. I'm gonna do something.
I brought the deer. I'm not good at everything.
That's crazy. Yeah.
How far are they right
0.
now?
Okay, so I'm gonna say that the two of them that attack the wolf are, 20 feet away from you, and the other ones, the other three that are now emerging from the forest, are, 50 feet away.
50.
50, yes. Come on. 0. I cannot add 0. Oh, wait, no, I can't. What the fuck? Okay. And now
I think Roll20 is trolling me. Just roll.
And let's go.
Who's playing first?
We have no initiative.
Yes. Oh, why can't you see the? That's a problem. Okay.
I didn't tell us.
Okay. We're gonna do this way. Oh. Oh, we cannot do it this way.
Can I roll again?
No.
Just to make it easier. for me.
Okay.
I'm not
It's gonna be theater of the mind all the way. This is Amator goes first. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go like this. Amator, you're up first. So as you cloak these creatures trying to attack you, your religious backgrounds allow you to understand what they are, and they are in fact ghouls, preying on dead creatures and flesh.
I turn immediately to Acheron and say, "These are eaters of the dead. These are unholy abominations, and we need to destroy them. And they are still 50 feet, right?
The two of them are closer, 20 feet away, and three of them, sorry, are further away.
How many are there?
They're 5 in total. 5.
5 in total.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to move forward and be the shield of my companions and take the dodge actions.
Okay, so you go forward. How far away from the ghouls do you want to go next to the ghouls that just ate the wolf, or do you want to keep your distance a bit?
Well, it would help if we had a grid so I can see better.
This is gonna be a very small fight. So you're now, as you start your turn, you're 20 feet away from two ghouls and 50 feet away from 3 ghouls that are behind the first set of ghouls. And you're all kind of bunched together near a fire.
Are they looking at me like I'm the next meal or something?
I think they were looking towards the deer, but if you step closer and approach them, then they might turn their interest to you.
If they are not interested in us, then I will hold my action and when all 5 are within range, I will use my channel divinity.
Okay, so the range is so they have to be 30 feet.
Exactly.
They have to be 30 feet.
But all of them, not just one of them.
Okay, all 5 of them.
When all 5 are close, I will use the channel divinity.
Okay.
Sorry, but if you move 30 feet closer, all of them will be.
Yes, if you go right next to the you know, yeah, if you move 30 feet, then you can hit them all if you want.
If I move 30 feet,
Mm-hmm.
I can hit all 5 of them.
Yeah. If you approach them and run a little bit past or go right next to the first set of
Okay,
the two
that's
ghouls,
what I'm going to do.
yeah, you can catch all of them.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
Very nice roll.
Ooh, that's wow. Oh wow. All right. Let's see. This is a Constitution save. These are not very resilient.
19 damage.
That's 1 fail, 1 success, 2 fails, 3 fails. Okay. 2 successes, 3 failures on
That's
the.
fair.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And the total damage is 19, yes? Okay. You see, as you run towards them, your holy symbol of Lathander clutched very firmly in your hand.
No. Left hand,
Okay.
hitter shield.
Okay.
Right hand, I have a staff made of glass, stolen from that wizard.
Yes.
And the holy symbol is on my chest.
Okay.
This
Now,
is
I got it.
important because I need to have the staff on my right hand. My right hand.
All right. I agree. Yes, that's very important. So you run towards them, no fear in your eyes. Lathander guiding your every step. And describe how the explosion of radiance happens. Does it emanate from your staff, your holy symbol, maybe your hand as you raise your shield? How
Yes.
exactly?
I raise my staff,
Mm-hmm.
and when I bring it down, suddenly Amator's eyes are glowing hot white.
Okay.
And there is a brilliant flash of like a wave running on the forest floor, but it only burns the ghouls, the undead,
Nice.
and nothing else.
Very nice. Amazing. There's a big wave of bright, radiant energy starting from the tip of your staff, and it spreads like a wave. It hits the two that are closer to you, that have now turned your gaze immediately towards you. They get hit for 19 damage. Yes, the full damage is 19. One of them, you see, tries to cover its eyes with its hands, and they just get burned away, revealing the bone and the charred flesh. The other one kind of hides behind the first and doesn't get hit as much. And the other group of the 3, there are 2 in front that get blasted with this radiant energy of Lathander. Very, very effective against them. You see the face melts away, what's left of the hair kind of sizzles away and burns, exposing the radiance exposes the ribs on the chest, and one of them on the back kind of hides behind a tree. And is it half damage on? Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes.
So those that succeeded, the 2 that succeeded, just take 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
Which is not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. You hit. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Crazy amount of damage. 2 of them took the full amount. Wait, no. 3 of them took the full amount.
3 of them.
Yes, I'm sorry. And but they are all standing. Uh, Three of them look on the brink of death, and the two that are, you know, were kind of hiding, do not look so bad. Is there anything else you want to do with your bonus action?
I'm going to stand there, you know, really proud.
Yes,
And,
you should be.
symbolizing God's vengeance against the undead.
Amazing. Awesome. And next up is Drawen. What do you want to do?
Okay. So I will start run towards the one that seems that it didn't got burned from the radiance of the dawn.
Okay.
And I have already done my symbiotic entity.
Yes.
I was waiting for the attack. I'll just go with the battle axe attack.
Okay.
Against it. The old way that I was fighting when I had 2 hit points.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Okay, that's 16, and that's 7 points of damage, plus a 1d6 from the symbiotic entity. The extra d6 Nick is
It's necrotic, yes.
it is so I'm not sure if it was. It's 12 in total.
Yeah. So it's 7 plus the 5 necrotic, yes?
Yes.
That works. That definitely works.
Okay. So they take 12 points of damage.
Yes, it actually does. You run up to it. You get past the one that's almost dead. Push it kind of to the side and attack the one behind it. It does manage to, you know, raise its arm in defense, and instead of a lethal blow, you just manage to, you know, wound its arm and almost chop it off. So that's they're now looking very, very both of them. The two in front, they are looking very, very in a very bad shape.
Yep.
But they're not dead. Oh, yeah, you know, you get it. Okay. That's the end. Okay, so now you're kind of next to Amator. Both of you are head to head with these two ghouls, and there are 3 more waiting to advance. Okay, so now it's their turn. Let's see. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna say 2 of them. The 2 that are right next to you, Amator and Drawen. One of them is gonna go for each of you. So.
I would say that I am further away from these ghouls because of my speed. I have only 25 speed of movement, so I would try to be, I don't know where Amator was sitting, but I would try to be kind of big, so I could be only attacked by the 2 ghouls that they were eating the wood.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yes, I get what you mean. So first things first, the one that you attacked, seeing that you... Okay. Go ahead. Oh, no, I'm going ahead. Is it a con save? Yeah. That's a 6.
6 points.
That's a 6 on the Constitution save, and it takes 6 points. Okay. Amazing. As it was ready to bite you, with, you know, you see it opens its nasty mouth, the sharp teeth revealing inside its mouth. Yeah, the breath awful. It spews a little bit of spit towards your face, but as a defense mechanism, you through these spores. Its mouth gets filled with them, and in the traditional fashion, mushrooms start to sprout from inside its mouth, and they kind of, lock its jaw in place. And seeing that it cannot longer bite or attack with its claws, it kind of falls to the ground and collapses. So one is already dead. Very nice. And it's out of the pool. So the other one is gonna go for Amator, I think. The one that took the full force, the one closer to you, Amator, that took the full force of your radiance of the dawn, is going to try to attack you. But that's gonna be a 13, so it misses. Okay. So another two, the other two that emerged from the forest, two wounded ones are gonna go for you, Amator, as well. So that's another missed claw attack, and that's another missed claw attack. That's crazy. Terrible
If it was
rolls.
Acheron, all of them would be critical hits.
Yeah. And one is going to kind of veer off the path and try to attack Gundren and the deer. The last ghoul starts to go towards them. But seeing as it's 50 feet away, it's gonna dash to get to them. But it's not going to attack this round. And with that, the ghouls are finished, and we go to Acheron.
Yeah. I will. It's an action to put the shield, right?
Yes,
The
this
time.
it's an action, but you can.
It's a full action.
We can say that you could have prepped as you were hearing the sounds of the howling and the growling.
Okay, so I have the shield.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking also my sword, the talon,
Okay.
and I'm charging at it.
Are you going towards the one that is clocking Gundren and the deer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's closer to me.
Yes, it is.
So I'm going to cut it in half. As it's, I'm running towards to that.
Yes.
Like I'm running to another direction,
Okay.
and I'm having the sword on my right hand,
Okay.
and as I'm running, I'm trying to
Okay.
slash it.
Slash it in half. I see.
Yeah, like an animal.
Yes, yes. All right. Go ahead and roll your attack. They have very low armor class. I'm gonna tell you that
You
right
never
now.
know.
You never know. Oh yes, that definitely hits.
Okay. When the tip of my sword reaches the stomach of the ghoul, it shines fully.
Yes. Oh my god.
13.
Holy shit. Wow, amazing. So as you
Pretty good
start
damage.
running, you position the blade. It's the alignment of the edge is perfect. It doesn't even feel like going through the ghoul. You continue running if you want, and you look back, and as it starts to pound, as it was ready to pound on Gundren and the deer. You watch back, and it's now in two pieces. The legs fall to the ground, and the upper half kind of launches itself over them and falls into the dirt behind them. You can get closer to the action if you want, towards Amator.
Yeah, I'm going closer to the action, but I will not stop running, and I'm going to join the others, but to be in front of them.
You can get beside Amator, who has now 3 ghouls, right in front of him. You can join him right beside him, if beside Amator, if you want.
Okay, I will stop there.
Okay. All right. So you join the fight. Now it's like 3 versus 3. You form a sort of a wall, and there are 3 ghouls right against you, holding the line. And Gundren is on the floor, hiding behind the deer, waiting for this to be over. And we go back to Amator first, round 2.
Well, I would like to stab it with my dagger, but my hands are full.
Oh yes, that's true. You could drop your staff made of glass
Yes,
on the
but
ground.
I cannot pick it up on the same round.
You
That's
cannot.
the problem.
You cannot. Yes.
I cannot.
You can
I'm
hit
going
him with a
to
staff.
Use, I'm quite weak. I'm quite weak with heavy weapons. The dagger was the only weapon that I was somewhat
I see.
good at when I was training with the rest of the Templars back in the order. Okay, I will use Toll the Dead on one of the more wounded ones.
Okay. This is a wisdom save. Yes. That's a natural 1, so it takes 11 points of damage. Whoa. I'm counting the first one.
Yes, the first one.
Okay. 11 points of damage is more than enough to destroy that. You raise your staff, and no one hears anything. Only you, Amateur, hear a faint bell ringing in the distance, and you see the ghoul kind of starts bleeding from the eyes, the nose, and the ears, as its head spasms and it falls to the ground right in front of you. So now there are only 2 left, and they are also trying to get you.
Can I step with my movement? Can I step behind the one that is in front of Drawen?
Yes.
Without
Yes.
getting an attack of opportunity.
From the other one. Yes.
I'm going to do that. So. Yes. So this one is flanked by me and Drawen.
Yes. You can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. So up to you, Drawen.
Yeah, I'll raise my battle axe and charge to the next one.
All right. You see your friend Amator repositioning to give you to give you an advantage. Ooh, it's not enough, though.
It's not enough.
Yes, it's not enough. The brandy might have been a little more stronger than you thought. So yeah.
Fine. You see the spores around Drawen, although usually invisible, this time they actually appear, and they almost like charging.
Ooh, that's nice. They're chanting from the brandy. I see. Okay.
They are charging this attack, which is gonna be now.
All right.
So I guess they play now, don't they?
Oh, they do.
So don't you have offhand? Because I've seen you many times using 2 weapons.
I'm having a shield now because I have low hit points.
Okay.
Smart. Smart.
So it's 7 points of damage if
That's
you fail a
7
Constitution 13.
points. I'm gonna do that right now. That's a 9. I don't think I've... Wow. That's 7 points. This another one dies from the spores.
That
You
time
see...
you don't save.
Yes. Another one dies. Mushrooms appear on its eye sockets. He coughs another mushroom from its mouth, and it falls down dead. And now there is only one left. The one that is near Acheron and Amator.
This is a good moment to do this. It's 1 point, the other two.
Yes, exactly.
Like
You're like a triangle. Okay. What's the ghoul? What is the last ghoul going to do? Oh no. I think it's going to attack. Yeah. I think it's gonna attack Amator. So it turns around and tries to claw you. But it misses again. That's a 9.
Amateur the tongue.
Yeah. You raise your shield, the claws kind of scrape off it, and there's no danger. And now, Acheron, it's up to you. You have a ghoul with its back turned on you, trying to attack your friend.
Okay. I will strike his guts
Okay.
with force and no remorse.
Yes. This is what it's all about.
In the usual Cleric way. The
Oh, yeah.
traditional way.
As they taught in Cleric school.
It's not the best for me to strike from behind, but this is the situation.
Ooh, yes, let's go. That hits.
Very close to a crit.
Yes,
Close.
very, very close.
6 slashing.
6 slashing damage. Yes, amazing. You bring the tip of your sword back, and you force it stab the lower back of this creature. The blade penetrates easily, and Amator, you see on the other side of the ghoul, the tip of the blade emerges, full of blood. This dark liquid, almost like rotten blood.
I'm touching it at the neck and I'm pushing
Jesus.
down the.
Oh my god. Yes. You retrieve your blade. You push the ghoul to the ground. It falls kind of on Amator's shield, and Amator has to push it down on the ground. And it collapses with the other ghouls. And with that, the only thing left after the battle dies down are the sounds of howling in the distance that never stopped, actually. And you imagine the wolves in the forest are, battling their own battles with other ghouls. Yes, there are more. You're not exactly sure how far away or how many there are. But
Nick,
yes.
is the wolf that came to protect us dead?
Oh
Like,
yes.
can I do...
It's you can check on him. You can check on it if you want.
I will.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a medicine check then. Very low DC to ascertain its status. 16. Okay. Yeah, you go over the wolf and you see it's way past saving point. I mean, it's got guts outside of his body. There's no breathing, and yeah, the eyes are like
In that case,
glazed over.
I'll take the scroll of Revivify and
Yes, do it. um,
I take the body of the wolf uh, as carefully as I can, uh, and with sorrow in my eyes, and I move it basically close to a tree and I start digging with my hands
Oof.
a proper burial place for this poor animal that sacrificed its life for us.
Okay. As you do that, Gandrin kind of picks his head behind the deer, and she says, "We must be close to Conyberry. These things happen at night. The plague of the land not only affects the village, but the surrounding area of the forest."
I turn to Acheron and I say, the abominations are all destroyed. I think Lathander and Kellenvor are very happy with us tonight. Should we burn the bodies?
I will take care of them with my lamp, DM.
Okay.
And I'm bringing the lamp and I'm starting to I'm starting to reach the bodies of the ghouls, and on some way trying to cleanse them,
All right. Yes. Um, you go over all of these creatures. These undead creations, um, driven only by you know hunger for dead flesh. Um,
and you can hear Acheron to say, um, all will face the judgment of Kellenvor in the end on
all right.
everybody
And as you
that
do,
I'm approaching.
after you finish all your prayers, your lantern um, glows a bit brighter every time, and then dims down again. All right. Um,
You are hearing another another phrase. Undead, they are a defiance to what is natural, and you can see Acheron that he's returning from the whole ritual.
mm-hmm. Amazing. Okay. So yeah, I think Gundren right now understands your resolve a little bit better, and why you wanted to come here. Um, and he also helps you along. If you want to burn the bodies or anything, he also gathers them around the pieces of the one that you chopped in half. Um, and after you finish with the burning and the cleansing, he kind of sits down uh, near the fire again, and he turns to you, Drawen, when you come back, and he asks, um, "Can I have some more of that brandy now, please?"
No, it's enough for today. But you and I need to talk.
Oh, um, yeah.
In private.
Oh, are are your friends okay with that?
Do I need to ask them to ask to you to speak to you?
No, I guess not. Okay. He walks a couple of paces away from the camp, and
After the ghoul attack, he's brave.
I mean, not inside the forest. Oh, you didn't mean right now. He turns
No.
to you. Okay, okay, then let's go eat. Then I'm starving.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and he goes back to towards the camp to finish up with the deer. Drawen, as you also start to walk towards the camp, um, you hear some rustling in the forest, and through the forest line, you see the snout and the face of one of the wolves emerging, kind of slowly walking towards you. Um, this wolf is also beaten up, blooded, with gashes on its face. The white fur and the white and gray fur is now covered in red spots, matted over with blood. And it kind of looks at you for a moment, kind of holds your
And
gaze for a bit.
I pet the wolf and I say, "It's fine, Orug. You can go back. You and your pack. You've done enough. I don't want you to get hurt anymore. We'll take it from here."
Okay.
And I bring some of the bones from the deer that we just ate, and
Okay. Yes.
give it to Drawen, saying, "This is from us as thanks for for the pack's protection."
Amazing.
Actually, I said to Amator, actually, you can give it yourself. You can get familiar with the wolf and may allows you
I
to pet
think
it again.
this seems to be more like your area of expertise, Drawen,
Can I
not
have
mine.
the bone, please?
And in my temple, when we see wolves up close, we usually used to shoot them with a crossbow.
They don't
Can,
understand what you're saying, so it's fine.
can I have the bone, please?
Okay, I throw a bone at Acheron.
I got it.
Part wolf.
No. I'm taking the bone. I'm going close to Uruk.
Mhm.
Orug.
Oruk.
Mhm.
Uh, I will pet him,
Mhm.
and when I pet him, I will do lay on hands on him.
Ooh, that's very
As I'm
nice.
Good.
as I'm giving the bone, I will look at his eyes, and I say, "Be well, be strong." Uh,
That's very nice.
be free. And I'm doing lay on hands.
He grabs the bone. You start petting him. He kind of, leans over. Presses against your hand as you're petting him. He, oh, most
I will
definitely
give all of it because
all of it. Yeah. Okay. I understand. And there's a soft
all of the lay
glow.
on hands. I mean,
Yes. I get it. I get it. There's a soft glow on your hand. You see some of the gashes on the face start to close up, and the wolf lets out a very relaxing sigh and an exhale. It grabs the bone, and it starts walking towards deeper into the forest. As it looks back one last time, and it vanishes into the night. Amazing. Very nice.
Thank you, Acheron.
So, yeah.
Should we now? I repeat. Should we now set shifts, or you are still confident?
Now, yes.
Now,
I
of
will take the
course.
first one because now I had the heat up, and I will take the first
Okay,
one.
Acheron takes the first, Drawen takes the second, I take the third, and Gundren takes the fourth. Is that okay with everyone?
Gundren
Yeah.
agrees.
Do we?
Okay,
Okay.
we
Do we
sleep.
really need the gun to keep watch?
Hmm?
It's fine. Let's do this. Yeah.
All right. So after cleansing, clearing your campsite from all the undead bodies, um, do you finish up with the deer? Do you?
Yes.
Okay. After having a very well fought for meal, I'm gonna say, um, you all go to your bedrooms, to your beds, and you sleep a very deep slumber. Um, I am
I
going to.
spent my entire shift praying, praying
Yes.
that Lathander will give me the strength
Mm-hmm.
that I need to face the Banshee
Mm-hmm.
the next day.
All right. Um, your shift passes uneventfully as you wake up the next one. Um, and then uh, Asheron's turn for keeping watch. I'm gonna say before you wake up for your watch, Acheron, your sleep is not very peaceful. Um, uh, Whoever wakes you up sees that you're kind of restless in your sleep, kind of turning and huffing and puffing. Um, and as you wake up, you you wake up from a dream. You're not sure what it was, but you remember a ruined town, a girl standing, um, all amidst the rubble, um, and fire um, as you wake up for your shift.
And I wake up with three scratches in my chest,
Oh,
like something just took the clothes uh, like this in my chest.
okay.
Um, but it's like a tattoo. It's not scratches.
It's not a wound.
It's not a wound. It's something that Kellenvor made, maybe did.
You don't know.
But it's like a panther bite me, like you know,
Okay.
used the claws.
Yes. You wake up from your weird dream um, that somehow manifested into reality, or maybe it was your mind playing tricks on your body. Um, and your watch also passes uneventfully. It seems the immediate danger there was dealt with, that being the ghouls. So yeah, is there anything else you want to do during our watch, or do we go to the end of the rest?
No, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
just pray for a bit. Um, I'm gonna think the dream. I'm trying to remember details of my past, but I'm always failing.
Yep. That's your curse, it seems. Um, always on the edge of remembering and dreams. Yeah, so your watch also ends. You see the first light of the sun starting to peer over the sky and through the clouds that are, now starting to part. Um, you leave Gundren for the final watch. It seems to be also uneventful as you all wake up to him, um, pushing you and prodding you. It's time to move to get a move on.
I'm thinking that the dawn is the favorite time of Lathander.
It is, I think.
I'm thinking Amator maybe would pray this moment, but
Exactly.
I will not wake him up because I know that the previous day was very we were very tired
Hmm.
and very stressed with all
But
the.
what you don't know is that I'm actually praying right now. I'm even praying in my sleep.
Wow. That's my secret. I'm
Well,
always praying.
In my sleep right now, while none of you could possibly take notice, I I have a revelation from Lathander himself,
Oh,
and Lathander is giving me the blessing of light
that is very true.
in the form of new powers that I'm going to have at my disposal the next day.
Not only you, but all of you are going to have new powers from now on.
as we reach level 4.
Yes, as you reach level 4 after the long rest, you now unlock all your new abilities. Yeah, so it's a new day. The sun is shining, and the ground is still damp from the light rain the night before. Um, the dirt is a little bit muddy. It's a bit it's a bit depressing having to wake up in the middle of this mud and wetness and in the cold. But you have to move on and trek forward. Um, Gundren has packed some things, has extinguished the flame, packed up some of the remainders of the deer meat from the last night. Has also added some of during his watch. He says, "I found some berries and mushrooms and plants nearby, so I gathered them as well. I also collected some of the rainwater, that sort of stuff."
I
And
take the rainwater and fill my water flask.
yeah, he splits it among yourselves, and he says, "I know the path. If you want me to guide you, I've been here before. I know the path through Conyberry and towards Agatha's lair.
How far is it?
It's like an hour's road. We have to go through Conyberry's ruins and a bit towards the forest, and you're gonna see it. You're gonna get it when you see it.
Okay, let's move then.
Okay. So you pack up. You start moving through the forest. You catch up to the trail once again, and after half an hour, 1 hour of movement and walking, you see, after a bend in the road, you see the small town of Conyberry in the distance, or rather, what is left of Conyberry. as you see it from further away, it looks like a very small settlement, uh, like maximum 15 buildings were once erected on the side of on the both sides of the tribal trail, and now the thatched roofs have decayed away. The wood has rotted away of the buildings, and there is only a few um, stones and rocks left in the shape of buildings. So you reach the edges of the settlement with overgrown ruins and destroyed farmhouses and more industrial like bigger buildings. You see the remains of one tower, maybe the hints of some kind of wall that once protected this town, the settlement. Yeah. Gundren, guides you through the town, through the main road. You veer left at one point, heading northwest, where there is a path that leads to the very neighboring forest. And you're once again inside the forest, under the canopies of the trees, where you also see that although the sun has risen, it's very sunny normally, the canopies of the trees here are so dense and so thick that almost none of the sunlight passes through. For you, Drawen, that's, maybe that's something that you appreciate.
Yeah.
But for the others, it kind of invites an atmosphere of fear and uneasiness. Gundren, who is guiding you at this point, he turns around and says, okay, from now on, be on your guard. This is Agatha's territory. We can expect anything. This is not a normal forest. Weird things can happen here.
I
How
ask.
far away?
You want to
How
go
far
first?
away do you?
How
Yes,
far away is
Yeah.
it? Gundren says we have, maybe half an hour's walk through the forest.
Fine. Okay.
The lair of Agatha,
Mm-hmm.
Agatha's lair, or is it a building, manor, ruins? What is it exactly?
It is a hollowed out tree, I think. And she lived there.
She lived in a tree.
Yes.
Was she a druid?
She was not. She was a witch, but an unusual one. The legends go that she used to be a defender and a friendly protector of Conyberry. Being a very industrial settlement, farming village, and its location was sought out by a lot. Being on top of the tribal trail, a lot of trade is going on. A lot of people wanted the power and the position of Conyberry, so there were a lot of attacks in the past here. But Agatha, she she always protected the place. That's all I know.
What destroyed Conyberry?
Bandits,
Well,
if I remember correctly.
yes, a wave of bandits who slowly destroyed this whole area, and a lot of it is now lost to history. No one knows exactly um, what decided the end of Conyberry and Agatha. The legends say that she died protecting the village.
Do you guys think it is worth it to search around Conyberry before going to the lair?
I think our
I mean,
goal
we are,
is at the lair.
I think we are already in the forest, so
We already walked through Conyberry.
yeah.
Yeah, you walked through it. I mean, if you want to say, we can say that everything that could be looted, Gundren says, has been looted already. There are no dangers here, so others have tried to find something valuable.
Well,
This, yes.
I would, when we return here, I would just like to look through the area with detect magic on,
Oh, okay,
just in case.
all right.
And as you have noticed, I have rolled 1d6 plus 4
Oh,
there. That is the charges on my staff of defense.
oh, I see.
And now it's back on 10 charges.
All right, so you get their charges
Mm.
back. Remember, long rests. I guess, yeah, you also level up, so you get your half your hit dice back, full HP, all that stuff. All right. Yeah, so you go deeper and deeper into the forest, and it grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Um, the normal foliage of the forest changes into heavy vines and thick layers of moss that drape over the branches of the trees. Although hot, the air is noticeably colder here than it was in the ruined village. After a while, onto this trail in the forest, you round a bend and you come upon a domed shelter. That it's not exactly a stumped tree, it is made from warped, bowing branches of nearby trees. And it forms like a very low dome covered with moss, leaves, and foliage. In the middle of the dome, right where the trail ends, there is a very low doorway. No door, just an opening, and it leads inside. Gundren,
I'll
Gundren kind of stops in his tracks, sorry, like 40 feet outside of the lair of this branched dome, and he says, she is inside. I'm going to stay here. I'm not going.
a
Yeah,
good call.
that's better. You don't have to follow us.
Yes.
Nick, I'll cast protection from evil and good against
Okay.
undead.
All right.
And I will. Good.
I'm good. Yep.
No. I will ask Drawen and Acheron to stand right next to each other. And when they do, I'm going to touch them both in the shoulder and mutter a prayer to the Morning Lord. And suddenly, they get this gift from the Lord of the Dawn himself,
Oh,
which
do you cast it?
gives them kind of the speed of light in dangerous situations, and allows them to react quickly to enemies.
Thank you. So that's 2 spell slots.
That's 3 spell slots.
Oh boy.
Are you to cast it yourself?
Mm.
Um,
And after that, I cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
Are we ready to move inside?
you are saying, Acheron, that he will not back down. He's walking like he's walking to his to the final battle.
Oh boy.
He's very willing and very confident.
All right. So I'm
I see
assuming.
this.
Okay.
I see this, and I turn to Acheron and try to get his attention. And I'm going to say, you know, of course, that we must contain our anger at seeing this creature. First, we get the information that we need, and then we lay her to rest. Okay? Can you do that?
I'm not answering.
I'm quite afraid that he's going to do something stupid. So
Uh,
let me do the talking. Okay?
I'm in a trance right now. I cannot speak or react or something. I'm with a purpose. You can see that. I'm not telling anything.
Okay.
Amator, yeah, you do the talking.
I have my shield, my sword, and I'm walking towards my triumph.
All right. Let me
Let's go.
let me do something. Sorry.
We'll see how will this go.
Is it dark?
It is kinda
Okay,
dark.
I want to cast light on my shield.
Yes, it is a dim light, dimly lit. This area of the forest, for sure. Okay. All right. You cast light. It brightens up the immediate area around you, but it also creates haunting shadows that fall onto each branch. And as you move your body, the shadows dance almost like creepily and very eerily. Okay.
DM,
Yes.
the scratch of my from my chest
Mm-hmm.
aches a bit. You hear Acheron says,
Oof.
um, and from the chest there is a glow that goes all over the body of Acheron. and I'm casting Bless.
Okay. The pain
That's a great idea.
the pain
Great
transforms.
idea.
Yes, the pain transforms into power. You manifest it, and you
I'm in front
emboldened
of
yourself.
all of you,
Okay.
Let me
walking
mark.
towards
The lair.
I'm gonna mark the bless. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. All right. Okay, who goes in first? You see, the doorway is now kind of lit by Amator's light, but the inside is still pitch black. There's almost like an unnatural darkness inside the dome. Do you step inside?
Acheron,
Yeah.
Okay.
if you don't step
The-
inside, I will. So do it.
Do
I
it.
w- I will step inside, of course.
Okay. Okay. So you enter uh, as soon as you pass uh, the doorway of the shelter of the dome. Um, you feel almost like a chill running down your spine, uh, almost like your heart skips a beat. The wound, the marks on your chest tighten up. Um, but as your eyes adjust, you see that the insides, although decrepit and ruined and not so inviting, uh, they are in the shape of a home. You see, um, inside the dome, there is a, a home sheltered within. It is very sparsely furnished with chests, shelves, a table, a chaise longue, like a chair, uh, and all of it seems to be old and rotted, covered with dust, um, and they all seem to be elven made. Something that you can, elven craft is very famous, so you can understand that just by looking at this old furniture. So you stand in this room. It's very silent, very eerie, but also peaceful at the same time. What are you guys doing? What's the rest of you guys doing?
Um, we're moving forward. Please put on your token a fist symbolizing the bless that Acheron
Oh,
cast.
I put the yellow circle as the bless
That's the we can say that that's the
gift.
gift of alacrity.
Okay, okay. Let me mark the bless as well then.
The bless is the feast, and Drawen should put whatever he wants for protection from evil.
Bless is the fist. Okay. Yes. Amazing.
Okay, and Drawen select what you like.
Oh yeah,
I'm
for
fine. I do it. Don't
pro-
worry.
protection from. Okay, so who's concentrate? You're concentrating on protection and from evil, and that's it.
I'm concentrating on guidance, and
Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Acheron is concentrating on bless.
Okay.
DM, there is another thing that's happening.
Okay.
Uh,
Go for it.
my eyes turns blue and purple, a combination of that color,
Mm-hmm.
and they are glowing. And I'm using divine sense. I
Ooh.
can detect a creature. I can also put it in
Yes, please do.
log.
Divine sense. Yes.
Divine sense.
You can.
I'm
You
detecting.
know the location of any celestial fiend or undead. Yes. Awesome. Your eyes glow. Your lantern starts glowing. You feel an immediate response to the connection of Kellenbor, looking for your target, looking for undead presences, these abominations, these unnatural beings. And as you do, you feel it in yourself, this excitement, this dread, and it almost sort of manifests itself outward as there is a sort of the air around you starts to grow colder and colder, and there is a gust of wind that sweeps through the openings of the branches inside the dome. It knocks it sways the loose fabrics in here. It swoops up a layer of dust as it circles around, and it forms like a tornado, a cyclone in the middle of the room. As it does so, you all see, not only you, Acheron, but all of you three, where the air starts to cycle around. There is a pale light, pale source of light, seemingly appearing out of nowhere, and it flickers. And as the air swirls and swirls and swirls, it takes the form of hair and then a dress, and then it substantiates and takes the form of limbs and a face and a body and legs. And out of nothing, out of pure air and light, there is now a form of a female elf in front of you, kind of floating in the middle of the room, and her hair and robes kind of waving in the spectral wind. As she appears neutral, the moment she opens her eyes, you see these two red points of hatred, and her face frowns and takes up a hateful expression that twists her features. Her mouth becomes longer, her teeth become sharper and wider. Her crow's feet on her eyes and the frown on her brow magnify her hatred that appears on her face. She floats in the middle of the room and she looks down on you, uh, probably addressing Acheron at this point. Acheron, she looks down upon you, all three of you actually, and she says, she moves her mouth. You hear a voice, but you're not sure if she's the one speaking or the sound comes from all around you. She says, "Foolish mortals, what do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out?"
I try to remember if the priestess back in Phandalin told us the banshee's name.
I mean, yes,
Agatha, yes.
it is Agatha. Gandren definitely told you her name, and I think also Sister Garili said her name as well.
And she gave us this.
She gave you
silver comb. A
yes
silver comb.
a gift.
Silver comb. And she was asking us for the location of a book,
A spell book,
a spell book.
specifically, yes, of a mage called Bow Gentle.
Okay, I'm going to step forward. Like here. And I'm going to address her.
Okay.
Bowing my knee at her. And say, "Oh, wise Agatha, guardian of Conyberry, we have come all the way from Phandelver to ask you one simple question, but so important to us, and bearing this gift to you, this silver comb, a reminder of your former life." And
Okay.
as I'm kneeling, I offer her the comb.
Okay, so you kneel down, you present the comb. She continues floating in the air, and suddenly as if she's part of the air, she twists herself, and her form disappears, and she appears again in front of you, kind of pushing her face towards you, examining the comb.
I try not to die from fear.
Yes. She gets close, looks at the comb. She turns to you, Amator. She says, "Very well. I know that you seek many things, but you can ask me only one question." She grabs the comb from your hand. You feel when she touches your skin, you feel as if your hand goes numb, and you feel the cold as if you dipped it in ice water. The comb lifts. She grabs it. She disappears again. She appears in another part of the home, and she places all of you see, she places the comb very gently on top of one of her dressers. She disappears, appears in the middle of the room. "And I will give you one answer. Speak now."
I try to remember what was the name of the spell book that we are looking for.
The mage was called Bow Gentle, and
Bow Gentle.
yes.
And I say, "Oh, wise and powerful Agatha, all we want is the location of the spell book of Bow Gentle."
Okay. She kind of, her terrifying expression on her face kind of washes away as she tries to remember the name and the information you want. Almost nostalgically, she says, "Bow Gentle. That's a name I haven't heard in hundreds of years. It is true I once had his spell book, but I gave it away to another mage named Chernoth, adept at necromancy. He was from Erebor, but that must have been more than 100 years ago. I do not know what happened to it afterwards. If you want it, seek Chernoth."
I try to memorize that name
Yeah.
for later.
Okay.
Chernos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And as we now have the answer that we came here for.
You're gonna leave, right?
Not
Respectfully.
because Agatha, the afterlife awaits you. Don't you think it's time to be laid to rest once and for all? Why be tormented for eternity? And as I'm doing this, you can see me reaching for my holy symbol. And you see me glancing sideways directly to Acheron.
Okay. She contemplates your question and she eventually answers and she says, "Afterlife is but an illusion. There is nothing after. Only this. Call it a curse, call it a blessing. That's the nature of what I am. I don't need your saving."
Well, if there is an afterlife of not, that is something that we are going to find out really soon. And I'm going to cast a spell.
Yes, let's go. So you're not gonna do the spell now. We're gonna roll initiative, and everyone is gonna act on their turn.
Okay. I have to remind you that me and my companions, we all have the gift
Of alacrity.
of Lathander, the
Oh.
gift of alacrity.
Yes.
And we also have the blessing of Kellenvor. So we have both the deities on our side in this fight.
Nice, Acheron.
Thank you, Drawen.
So you get to roll d8 on top of
Oh wow.
everything.
Yes,
Top of the initiative.
indeed.
Yeah.
And I get to roll 1d4 as well because of the guidance.
Ooh. 4, 7,
So that's a total of
18.
18 for me.
The total of mine
And
is
19 for Acheron.
19.
19.
Believable.
Drawen, did you roll?
Yeah, I am 14.
I am. Wow.
You are.
Amazing. You guys all managed to surpass the Banshee on the initiative. And in fact, as Amator was leading the conversation, guiding the situation towards an escalation and a fight, you see with the corner of your eye, Acheron, you see Agatha sort of understanding what's gonna happen next. You see her eyes starting to grow brighter, her dress flows in the wind, and before she has a chance to respond to Amator's threats, you're first to act, if you want to.
I'm gonna. Okay. I'm gonna approach her.
All right.
And I'm gonna scream at her. I'm gonna gonna scream at her in the name of Kelemvor, Lord of the Dead. You should lay on your final sleep. And I'm going to cast my Vow of Enmity.
Oh, yes.
Which
Would you be so kind to post it so we can see what it
Yeah,
does?
yes. This is. I have put them all together, so maybe it's gonna be also the abjure enemy, but
It's fine.
Focus on the other one.
Yes. So, Channel Divinity. Vow Enmity. As a bonus action, you cannot reward.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with my bonus action if it's
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
that's totally fine. And... Okay, so I see. So you approach, you draw your sword, you utter this prayer slash chant that you have against your enemies. And you feel the lantern on your hip. It grows brighter for a second, and one of the flashes, one of a part of the light, travels towards her and kind of hits her in the form of Agatha, as she's now kind of glowing slightly in this very pale green light. As she's now
pale purple light.
purple light. I'm sorry. Yes, faint purple light, kind of engulfing her. She's now your sworn enemy for the next minute at least, and all your attacks against her have advantage. Is that yes? All right, amazing.
Ooh,
T1.
Try
Roll
again.
again.
Try again for the crit.
you might get a crit.
Ooh, close. Let me mark her as well. With I think I like. I'm gonna mark her for death with this. Okay. So yes, 23. You raise your sword way high up. It also glows a bit with this purple faint energy as Kelemvor himself. You feel it, him guiding your sword towards the undead.
Yeah, Kelemvor drives my sword through her chest,
Yes.
and I'm gonna take some steps towards her, and with force, I'm gonna impale to her
All
chest.
right. With a piercing attack, roll the damage as well. If you want to, oh yeah, you cannot add the smite because of your channel divinity. But next round.
no, it's free.
No,
It's free.
It's free. It's free.
Oh, it's free.
This is what I was counting for.
it's free. It's not a bonus action.
You're right. It's free.
Not
He
yet.
can smite.
Not yet. Yes. You can definitely smite. Yeah.
Nice damage.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That's maximum.
That's
Right?
full damage. Yes.
To her unholy presence.
Booyah!
Ah, he did
Oh my
smite.
god. What? Oh my god.
Smite. Smite
Yes. Divine smite as well. The faint glow becomes even brighter and brighter as the tip of your weapon connects with the form of the banshee, this unholy spirit. Almost like a purple flame erupts from it. As you carve through her form, the purple glow lingers inside as she screams loudly. You feel the resistance of the sword as you cut through her. Even in her unholy, ghostly presence, you feel the damage she has sustained. As she turns to you and she says, "Your magics, It will be useless. All right. Amazing. That's 31 points of damage.
That's jaw dropping. You
Holy
see
sh-
Drawen opening his mouth.
Yeah, amazing. That's you see her kind of struggling to reform in her ghostly presence as she. That was an amazing hit. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, her eyes kind of fade a bit. Her red eyes. As she stays there, kind of floating a bit over your heads. Kind of.
22 points, huh?
Oh, wait, 31.
31, I'm sorry.
31. Yes, that was insane.
I was
Okay.
checking.
31. Wow.
Okay.
Oh my god. All
Yeah.
right. So that's your bonus. That's your action with the attack. You can move.
And I'm gonna leave the space for Drawen to do his thing.
Oh, thank you.
Do his thing.
Imagine it that I'm rushing at her and I'm going to the other side
Yep.
of her with
Yep.
the whole action.
All right. Amazing. That ends your turn. What a first move. Yeah, amazing. And Amator, you're up.
Okay, seeing Acheron's movement, Amator is going to move in tandem with him, with Acheron. He's going to move here,
All right.
just to confuse her. And as he does so, he's going to complete the spell that he started earlier. He's going to
Yes.
finish his prayer. And as his holy symbol on his chest glows with a golden light, he points with his staff at the space right behind Agatha. He's going to cast spiritual weapon.
There we go.
It's,
All
a,
right.
it's a second level spell.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
That's amazing. 21.
So-
It hits. It connects.
this weapon is a glowing mace that represents how Amator imagines Lightbringer to be.
Yes.
He hasn't seen it, he hasn't obtained it yet,
Yeah.
but it's just what his imagination conjures up when he thinks of Lightbringer.
Amazing.
Okay, he's going to Lightbringer is going to to smite her
Another smite.
for 8 force damage.
8.
Yes.
Okay. So this glowing mace, I like this. The two sides, the purplish dark energy of Kellenvor and the very bright
The golden light.
golden energy
golden
of
light of,
Lathander, kind of attacking, meeting in the middle, and joining forces to destroy the undead. Amazing. So the mace raises up in the air. It glows a bit, kind of eliminating all the shadows in this undead abandoned hovel of this creature, on this banshee. And as it falls down on her, you see it also carves through her form, destroys it for a moment as she forms back together, and she takes the damage, 8 force damage.
Yes. But the thing is, that was not even my main attack. That was a feint.
Oh my god.
Because as Agatha turns to look at this conjured up spiritual weapon, this mace, she hears from behind her Amator whispering to her, join the eternity of the afterlife. Do not resist. And as he turns to face Amator once again, she sees that his eyes are burning white hot. And suddenly he erupts in a wave of gold, in a wave of golden light.
All right.
That is my channel divinity, Radiance of the Dawn.
Oh my god.
Save or take 20 points of radiant damage.
Okay. All right. So 2 explosions. This is a Constitution save, which is not very nice. Oh boy. That's gonna be a fail on her part with a 5. That's crazy.
So she took 31 from Acheron, and she
Yes.
took 28 from me. Okay, I
And
think Phandelver will be very, very happy.
all right. So as she turns around, she takes the force. Yes, exactly. She takes the strike from the mace. Um, she turns around. Her attention focuses on that, but then, as she turns, you see the light source emanating from you. Actually, you, Amator, become this beacon of light. As it gets brighter and brighter, you see now her back turned to you. She turns around. Her 2 red eyes meet your own. Your own 2 white hot flaring golden eyes, and you explode in this sunburst of an attack, and the wave travels and sweeps the form of Agatha away. But she does
Wait.
not reform. As she
Do I get the
gets...
feeling that she's dead?
Well, she does not reform, and there's only, as the light kind of subsides, there's only dust particles in the air as where she once was before.
And I have
Okay,
my
with
turn.
my with my eyes still glowing, I turn to and look at Acheron in disbelief, and there is a second of silence, and then I say, "Fuck yeah!" and I do a high five with him.
I can give you the shield as a hand. Do a high five.
Guys,
Uh,
I
you see,
I I am still in the battle. I think with
Mentally.
my mind, I'm still in the mentally. Yeah, I'm still in the battle.
you see Drawen on the outer sides of the building, like the guy on the picture that he's like this, looking.
Oh man.
The guy in the deep guy.
Yeah. Wow, that was a hell of a
Right.
lot of damage. Holy shit.
Come on, guys. At least let me join the battle frame.
I think that both for Acheron and I, this was kind of personal, because this kind of undead creature should not be allowed to exist in this plane. It's an anathema to both Lathander and Kellenvor. It's
Yeah,
something that we had to do, and
they,
I think both our gods are going to be happy with us for what we did today.
Acheron, as the last traces of the dusty, ghostly form of Agatha disappear into the night, they kind of disperse into the air, uh, First off, you all feel the temperature, inside this forest, kind of starting to raise. You don't feel the shiver down your spine of the cold and the chilling mists. Um, you don't feel that anymore. Also, you have the feeling that the shadows have kind of been pushed back and everything is kind of brighter. There's no heavy shadows kind of draped over everything inside, even inside the lair of this banshee anymore. And Acheron, once again, you look to the side, towards the lantern that you carry, and before every part of Agatha disappears, you see one kind of dust particle, um, still kind of illuminated a faint
Connect
purple.
with the lantern.
Yes, as it kind of floats in the air for a bit, uh, the lantern flickers a bit purple, and the the token, this wisp of this once great ghost, this great undead, kind of floats towards it, and it touches the lantern. It grows brighter, and it gets absorbed inside. So you all feel great, of course, for doing the service of your gods. Kelemvor is very pleased for destroying an undead, and a Thunder would be very pleased for lifting the veil of shadow from one part of this world. Um, but you also feel physically better as this curse, the lair of the banshee is no more, and the detrimental effects of it kind of wash away. You all feel warmer, safer inside this part of the forest.
Uh, is there any remains like you said like there are furniture around or the belongings of
Yes.
Agatha,
Uh,
Agatha's belongings?
yes. Oh, sorry for this. Hold on. Yes. This might have once been Agatha's lair before she turned into this undead form. So you see, this is kind of set up like a very small housing, like a cabin in the woods, only made from the trees themselves. Um, Everything in here is either rotten, or covered with a thick layer of dust. There's a small table, the bed, a bed, and side a table behind the bed, next to the bed, a small chair. Very basic stuff.
Mhm.
And
Uh,
go ahead.
yeah, I'm gonna ask Amator if he can feel anything unholy that remains here or something that seems abnormal.
You see, Amator, he's kneeling and still in disbelief. He's deep in prayer, thanking Lathander for this quick and unexpected victory. And after you ask him to sense
I'm not
uh,
gonna interrupt you.
something
First your
unnatural,
case, and
he
then
he.
and then I'm asking.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's going to turn to you and ask, uh, I can't. I can't seem to find any other undead aura or something, but you have given me an idea, and I'm going to start to ritually cast detect magic,
Okay.
and perhaps also ask Acheron to don't forget the silver comb.
Mm.
It must be around somewhere. That earlier I gave it to Agatha, so it must be somewhere around here.
Yes, you do find it, in fact, placed neatly on one of the tables in the room. Sister Garili's comb that she gave you for bartering with the Banshee proved useful for a while. Yeah. Is there anything else, Drawen and Acheron, you want to do before Amator's ritual finishes?
I mean, I'll physically check the room.
Okay, go ahead and roll the perception if you want.
I can assist Acheron doing so.
Okay. All right. Okay, so a couple of moments pass, a couple of minutes, and oh, I should also say that at some point after after the dust has settled, Gandren picks up the curds and kind of shouts from behind the rock that he's hiding. Oi! Is it done? You're dead. What's going on?
As I am confident from the battle and for my brothers, I cannot say companions now. I can say brothers. Yeah, I'm gonna answer him that it ends up that we were the best option to have as your guards.
I see that now. You killed that thing. You managed to kill it.
Yeah, now it's gone. It was dead, but not
Not enough.
not enough.
Amazing. Wow. Anything interesting in there? Can I take a look? As he.
Not yet. We'll
Okay.
let you know.
Okay. All right. All right. He kind of stays
The
back.
area is cordoned off.
Police tape.
Yeah.
It's a crime scene. All right. So at this moment,
It's a crime that I didn't play.
I'm sorry.
I didn't have my round.
At this point, Amator, your ritual finishes. You open your eyes; they're glazed over with arcane magic. As you scan the room, you see some. There is kind of a overall kind of aura to this lair. So the presence of the Banshee, you figure out, kind of has altered the climate, has some very magical very minor magical effects on this room, and they're starting to fade away. You don't pick up any stronger magical auras or pings. You do see that there is some dust on the floor where Agatha kind of poofed out. She disappeared. That there is kind of a small stack of dust that's still emanating some magical effects or some magical aura.
Do I see a broom?
A broom? Yeah, you do. You do, but it's it's an ordinary broom, nothing magical. You can sweep it out if you want.
No, I mean there is a bunch of dust on the floor,
Someone clean this up, man.
and we don't like dusty floors, do we, Acheron?
No, the dust. If the dust is the remainings of Agatha, it needs to be cleaned
Awesome.
or cleansed, and I'm going to start putting fire on everything.
Oh shit. Okay, so you start burning up.
Are you going to burn the dust?
residence of Agatha.
We can
For
just,
sure.
put it in a bottle, and just bury it normally. With we
For
can
sure.
even perform a ceremony, over her remains. I mean, maybe it was, who knows? Maybe it was not her fault that she was cursed with the curse of being undead like that. Maybe she didn't deserve to be a banshee.
You see, now our gods have some conflict
Yeah.
on the belief and the ideals. So let me burn and do your thing with the dust. I don't care.
Can I collect these remains?
Yeah, for sure.
Can I collect these remains? Okay. With a broom and kneeling next to the dust, I collect all this dust and put it in a glass bottle. Then I put a cork on it.
All right.
And my intention is that when we find a graveyard or something, perhaps I can bury it on the ground and perform a small ceremony for Agatha.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you complete the ceremony, bringing what is left of Agatha to rest finally after being an undead spirit for so long and tormenting the area. She is now finally passed through to the afterlife. And who knows? Maybe she's resting, maybe she's not. But you did fulfill the promise to her that you're gonna transfer her to the afterlife. So that's complete, I guess. The ritual is finished. The ceremony is done. Acheron, do you actually start burning things inside?
Yeah, of course. It's
Okay.
fo-
Okay. So you start.
yeah, it was an unholy place,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna cleanse it.
All right. Start throwing fire with a torch everywhere. The rotting wood catches very quickly. Even the house itself, because it is made from roots and twigs and everything, also kind of the fire starts spreading out. Um, for a moment, you're like, maybe this is gonna escalate a bit too much. Um, but the fire kind of stays inside, almost like a tree that has been hit by lightning, and it burns from the inside out. Um, and you stand there for a long time. Everyone clears out. Gundren,
I'm
kind
gonna
of.
stay here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't feel anything. I'm not feeling blessed. I'm not feeling fulfilled. I don't feel anything.
All right. So you stand there watching, the fire kind of being mirrored on your eyes as you stand there watching with this brightness in the eyes. Gundren is like next to you, kind of watching silently as well, and he turns to you after a moment and he says, "I don't know. We might have found something very, very useful inside. Maybe we shouldn't have burned it. It's your call, though." And he turns around, kind of starts grabbing his things, um, ready to move on. As
In
hmm?
in the same time that Acheron was preparing to put fire on the tree,
Mm-hmm.
I have casted Speak with Animals, and I've sent all the animals away from the tree just to make.
Yes, get,
Eee!
go.
But,
Maybe you see, some fucked up frogs and squirrels, affected by Agatha's magic for all these years.
I help them. I pass them a bit further away.
Yeah, yeah.
So they can be
They
safe.
hear you. You know, a squirrel kind of raises his head and kind of starts running. A frog kind of starts hopping away. And as the fire starts, you know, everything clears out. So you all kind of stand there, kind of watching the fire go out slowly in the silence. Um, the smoke rises way up in the distance, almost cleansing the place. And you all have this warm feeling inside, not from the fire, but from the knowledge that you um, cleansed the area from a dark, evil undead that has been tormenting it for all these years.
I'm
And
turning to Amator. I'm gonna ask him. When you are using your powers, does it hurt?
Usually not. Usually it feels pretty good. Like you are you are filled with warmth from the inside, and so much warmth that sometimes it explodes out of you.
Yeah.
You
And
feel like what I imagine the sun to feel. You know?
hmm, yeah, the warmth of the sun.
Yes.
Uh,
I don't know how to describe this
I
better.
I think Lathander's it's he's watchful with you. He's uh, he's taking care of your well-being, and my God, I think consumes me every day a little bit more, and
Your god is the god of death, so he might draw you nearer to him piece by piece every day.
I
It
I
might be
don't
possible.
I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way. I think I am feeling pleased that uh, I'm cleansing undead, and uh, I'm doing his work. But for me, it's not the goal. It's not the reason that I'm searching for. I think that I'm I don't know, like an instrument to his symphony.
I saw earlier that some portion of the Banshee's soul, some portion of Agatha's soul, has entered your lantern. So what's that about? I have never seen something like that.
The lantern I will collect all the remainings of a part of the soul of the creatures, and I'm gonna bring bring it to my temple, and they're gonna evaluate me how uh, good I am at spreading the word and the will of Kellenborg.
So they are testing you in a way.
They are testing me, yeah.
Did I tell you that my order is also testing me just to allow me back into the temple grounds? They've banished me some time ago,
They have
and
banished you.
It might be, in your case, that they ask you to collect souls in this lantern-like item that you wear. But you know what I have to collect for them? And I pull a wooden box from my backpack, which bears the symbol of a crimson phoenix on its lid. Okay, this box of polished wood, it's about this big, and it has a sliding panel. And I pull the panel, and I reveal that inside there are 3 compartments, each large enough to contain something about this big. And I say, they ask me to collect heads, like the heads of
The
people that use magic for evil purposes. I have to collect 3 of them just for my order, which is called the Templars of the Crimson Phoenix. Just for the Templars to allow me back into their ranks. And I found this to be very cruel because I'm not I'm very big into killing or torturing or something like that.
if this how can be your purpose if it's contradictive with your ideals and your thoughts, your feelings? How much do you want to be back in that temple?
No, you know, I'm still a young man, but even I can remember times where the Templars of the Crimson Phoenix were a strict order, like a very military-like order. But even though they were strict, in their morals they were no different than other churches of Lathander, other branches, all the other orders that worshipped the Morning Lord. But ever since our temple was attacked by spellcasters, and I'm going to tell you which kind, because you might have heard of them. We recently got attacked by um, some wizards called the Red Wizards of Thay, which are like an order of spellcasters wearing all red robes and sporting shaved heads with tattoos. Have you heard about them?
DM, have I heard about
I'm
them?
gonna say that yeah, you've heard of them. Drawen maybe not, but the Red Wizards of Thay and Thay in general is a very well, known threat to the Sword Coast. Almost,
It's a threat. This is well known.
it's almost
To
like yeah. It's almost like a myth slash folk tale slash boogeyman story at this point. Um, but yeah, Thay is a country in the far east of the Sword Coast, and it's uh, almost like a dictatorship, and the main leader of Thay is supposed to be, this hugely powerful necromancer, very shadowy figure. No one knows exactly what he is or who he is. And he also sends, waves of his wizards um, to all other neighboring nations and cities to, lay waste, gather artifacts, gather magic, and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm gonna say that you know about them.
So, the actual goal is the heads of them, right? Three of them, and if they
In
are leaders, it's
the thing is that it's not about revenge on the Red Wizards of Thay. It's not about revenge on them because our temple is strong. The Templars are strong. Don't get me wrong, but we were getting, we were getting defeated by the wizards, and it was through the help of, I would say, rather strange individual that joined the battle at the
Mhm.
last moment that we were able to at least push them back and make them pay for what they have done. And this individual introduced himself to us as a witch hunter. He sat from that day on. He sat next to our bishop, and he whispered things in his ear, and things took a dark turn after that. Things were not good for any spellcaster near our temple grounds. Everybody was very suspicious of people using magic, and if one of the Templars caught you, even using a simple cantrip like a mage hand, stealing an apple or something, you could risk burning at the stake. That's how bad it got.
Do you think that the tests that your temples gave to you, do you think they are directly come from your deities, or do you think it's the misinterpreted words of humans trying to comprehend the language of your gods?
At the beginning, I thought that maybe our bishop knew what he was doing. I really trusted in him and his judgment. Uh, and I was even, looking up to this individual, called the witch hunter. He seemed to be very powerful and very wise, and yeah, I thought that maybe he knew better than the rest of us. But you should really, if you could hear the children screaming at night, you would see that this could never be the will of Lathander. This could never be the will of a benevolent deity. I think heresy has infiltrated the ranks of the Templars. And I thought that it was my punishment to be here in Phandelver and just a failed cleric trying to, get by, and maybe one day um, being able to return to the Temple of Radiance. But after we discovered that book, do you remember in back in Tersendar Manor, we found a book.
Yeah,
We found a
yeah,
book, and inside, you remember what was inside?
yeah.
It
About the
was
light
it,
bringer.
it was mentioned. Yes, it was mentioned about a relic, a relic of Lathander. And then at that moment, I knew that I'm supposed to be here, just like you are supposed to be here, and Acheron is supposed to be here. We are all
Mhm.
supposed to be here because it's our destiny. Nothing is random. Nothing is a mistake.
Don't you feel sometimes that your religion, don't get me wrong, as you are saying, you can be led by your bishop or whatever leader you have, can be led astray from your real purpose of the religion, doesn't that make the religion itself dangerous? I don't understand why people believe in gods and they don't embrace the spirits that they are flowing freely around us. And I'm talking about not the spirits as monsters, but the spirits of animals, of nature in general.
Okay,
That's
I have an answer for you, Drawen, of the Underdark. Okay, can you look up? And with my hand, I show him the sun. I know that he cannot look at it directly, but at least he knows where it is. This is what
Mhm.
we worship. And Drawen, this is also a part of nature.
but
It is also
there is no
it's a part of the same nature that you worship. And
it is. I get
as
that.
it's not by itself good or evil, but the practitioners, the worshippers, can do good or evil acts.
See, we'll do a test. Why don't we try to communicate with the spirits of the sun rather than Lathander himself? Because I think the biggest issue with deities is that there is usually no direct communication to
Ah,
what
that's where
we
you are
worship.
wrong. That's where you are wrong. You are not
Are
paying
you
attention. When I
are you
cast a spell, when I use my powers, I can feel the warmth of Lathander building from within me. This
yeah, but
power
you can't
comes.
describe you can't understand his worries. He can't understand your worries. It's just a broken communication. You have to reach through other means to communicate.
I don't know.
That's what I'm.
Sometimes I think that Lathander is not there to comfort me. He's there to test me and to test me really hard, and that's why he pretends to not listen to me or answer my calls.
What do you think, Acheron, on this matter?
I think that every god has its own way to communicate. Sometimes it's warmth, sometimes it's pain, and sometimes you are believing at your deity because you don't believe to other things in general. For me, the all that I can remember, all that I can feel, it starts from the temple and ends at the temple.
That's a good thing then that you are away from the temple for a while.
The, that was my test. That was my actual purpose to see the world and to do successfully the will of Kellenborg.
Well, I hope that at some point I'll manage to show you the Underdark, and at the same time you'll assist me on certain matters that I'm really keen to solve.
Okay, you
You'll
guys,
see that.
can we please stop talking about theology? I feel like I'm back at the temple again.
The cleric says.
It reminds me
Right.
too much of the temple. So I take my box and I slide the panel back and put it on the backpack and say, "Let's go."
Hmm.
Old
Alright.
Owl Well, it's our next destination.
Amator, as you close the box given to you by your order, and as the last embers of the fire that you put are starting to, settle down, uh, you guys feel accomplished by your meeting with the Banshee, the undead guardian of the forest. Um, Everything cleansed, no trace left. Although this elf has lived maybe more than 1,000 years, its legacy is now over, and you're the ones that ended it. So this is where we're gonna end this session, and we're gonna continue in the next episode with the next adventure. You guys, followed by Gundren, exploring the whole of the tribal trail and its regions. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, players, for playing tonight. And we'll catch you in the next one. Good night and see you all. Bye bye.
Thank you, Nick.
Bye bye.